Hi, hello. I'm really happy and super excited to be here. What about you all? Yes, I can see some pretty faces just tucking behind the screens of your phones. I hope you're all happy and healthy. I'm Shalini from Bharathidhasanar Matric, Secondary School, Arakkonam. So children, I think you're all bored of being in home. So today, I'm just going to make you chill and calm because it's not going to be a regular class where you hear serious narratives or long theories. Instead of doing that, today I'm just going to tell you or share you some new or interesting facts about something. Okay? So, children, in your science class, you might have come across the words called amphibians, mammals, species, protozoas, microorganisms, so and so on. So children, have you ever seen reptiles? And name some of it, please. Oof, snake. It's disgusting. I hate that. Is there any snake lover here? Oh, that's good. So children, list some other reptiles, please. Yes, it's crocodile. That's good. Then, yeah, lizards. That's good. Then, yes, tortoise. Yeah, that's good. So, these are all called as reptiles. So, have you ever seen tortoise in zoo or reptile park? Oh, that's good. So, we might have seen a tortoise in zoo or in reptile park, but we couldn't see its marine relative there. So, can you find the marine relative of tortoise somewhere? No, we couldn't find it because yes, it's a marine relative, it's a marine animal. So, let's see what's that. So, can you guess what is the marine relative of tortoise? Okay, let me tell you. So, the marine relative of tortoise is sea turtle. What is the marine relative of tortoise, children? Yes, it's sea turtle. So, today our topic is about sea turtle, and this essay on sea turtle is written by Shekhar Dattatri. Okay, it's written by Shekhar Dattatri. Shekhar Dattatri. Clear? So, this title is all about the sea turtle, that is the marine relative of tortoise. So, first let us see the significance of the title sea turtle. Okay, you all know what is sea. Yes, sea is one of the sources of water. For example, Arabian Sea, Red Sea. Okay, so then turtle. Yes, turtle is a kind of animal which belongs to reptile family. Okay, and it usually lives in sea. Clear? So now let us see about the writer Shekhar Dattatri. Yes, Shekhar Dattatri writes about wildlife and conservation, and he is also a filmmaker, and he was an award-winning writer and a filmmaker, and he was interested in nature. Okay, so he is a big conservationist. Okay, so I told you sea turtle is a kind of reptile being. So now let us see the characteristics of reptiles. Yes, this dry skin covered with scales. Scales means this is called as scales. Okay, so it is maximum, it is a dry skin creature. Okay, so 2 pairs of legs except snakes. So it has 2 pairs of legs, but except snakes. So it has 3-chambered heart. Okay, so it has 3-chambered heart, and it is well developed lungs protected by rib cage. So usually mammals, invertebrates have rib cage. So like that, sea turtle also has rib cage, and it does internal fertilization. So internal fertilization is nothing but the female sea turtle fuse the gametes into it. So internally it does the fertilization. So it does internal fertilization. Then external development. So external development is nothing but the eggs are developed externally. So usually it has a character that sea turtle lay eggs on a shore. So it goes to shore, seashore, and lay eggs and return back. So This is all about the characteristics of reptiles. So now, yes. So now, sea turtles. Yes, sea turtle is nothing but, in Tamil we used to call it as kadalamai. Okay. So tortoise na aama, sea turtle na kadalamai. So idhukku renduthukum enna difference அப்படினா ஆமைன்றது நிறைய நிலத்தில் இருக்கும். I mean it lives on land usually, but sea turtle lives on sea. Okay, but it only comes to ashore to lay their eggs. Okay, so now yes, sea turtles. So it is found in tropical and subtropical waters, that is Indian coastal rivers. Okay, so then it need warmer water. Why it need warmer water? Because it is a cold blooded animal. Clear? So now some found as far as Long Island. Yes, it is seen in the north side of the Long Island. Okay, then it is evolved about 200 million years ago. Yes, the origination of the sea turtle was about 2000 years ago. So can you name some other creature in this world which is evolved about 200 million years ago? So can you name some of it? Yes, dinosaurs, that's good. Yes, snakes, that's good. Yeah, this is some kind of creatures that also evolved about so many million years ago. So now let's see the 8 species of sea turtle. Yes, so what are the 8 species of sea turtle? Yes, Kemp's Ridley, green sea turtle, loggerhead, leatherback, oxbill, and then yes, Pacific black, flatback, and olive ridley. So these are the 8 species of sea turtle. So sea turtles are huge when compared to tortoise. Okay, so it is an huge animal. So here leatherback is the largest of all species of sea turtle. Okay, because it weighs up to 700 kg. Can you just imagine the 700 kg? Yes, it is that much huge. So then olive ridley is the smallest of all species of sea turtle. So it weighs up to 35 kg. Okay, so olive ridley is the smallest of all species and leatherback is largest of all species of sea turtle. Do you know one thing? Olive ridley come ashore to lay eggs, and Odisha is one of the places in the world where we can see mass nesting of sea turtle. So mass nesting is termed as, or it is preferably called as aribada. So mass nesting means aribada. Okay, so this is usually seen in Odisha all over the world. So mass nesting means Aribada, aribada. Okay, so this is called as mass nesting. So female turtles usually come ashore at night time and it lays eggs simultaneously. So each egg looks like a table tennis ball. Okay, so the table tennis, how the table tennis ball will look like? Yes, it is something like round and it is usually a little bit bigger than usual ball. So it looks like a table tennis ball. Then when the eggs developed at 27 degree to 29 degrees Celsius, the male hatchlings are produced, and when the eggs are developed at 29 degree to 30 degree Celsius, female hatchlings are produced, and then when the male and female hatchlings are mixed together, the incubation is about, yes, 29 to 31 degrees Celsius. So this is all about the facts of sea turtle. So now let us see the anatomy of sea turtle. Yes, so look here, the top shell is called carapace. What is the top shell called? Yes, top shell called carapace. So this is a carapace and it has some scales. Okay, then the carapace is large, heart shaped, and there is a scutes here. So what do you mean by scutes? Scutes means large heart shaped shell covered with a layer of horny plates. Yeah, this is called as horny plates. Horny means konjam kuttum, adoda and the outer surface vandu enna pannuna konjam it looks like a horny thing. Okay, then it has a small pointed tail. Yes, it has a small pointed tail, but it is not shown when we used to see it in a rough surface. Okay, then it has a 4 flipper like legs. Yes, look here, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Yes, it has a 4 flipper like legs. And this has a eye. Okay, this has eye, and I told you this also has a rib cage like mammals and invertebrates. So it is non-retractable head and legs. It has non-retractable head and legs, and the bottom of a shell is called plastron. So what is the bottom of the shell? So it is the upper part, and this is a lower part, this down part. So the bottom of the shell is called plastron. So the bottom of the shell is called plastron, and it has 2 tiny claws on each leg. So what do you mean by claws? Yes, we usually see it in a lion's teeth. Yes, lion's teeth is called as claws. Yes, claws means ஒரு மாதிரி அந்த gripக்காக என்ன பண்ணுனா அந்த claws வந்து இருக்கும். So அது ஒரு மாதிரி குத்துற மாதிரி இருக்கும். So அதனால அது வந்து gripக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. Then this is all about the anatomy of the sea turtle. Let me repeat you. So the upper surface is called as carapace, and the lower surface is called as plastron, and it has 2 tiny claws on each legs, and it has 4 flipper like legs. Okay, flipper means like this. Okay, so it has a 4 flipper like legs, and it has a it doesn't show the tail, but it has a tail. Okay, then there is a scute. Scute means it is a horny plates on the upper surface of sea turtle. Then yes, that's it. It has a eye and it has heads and legs. Clear? So now yes, let's see. Yeah, the internal and the external skeleton is used for the protection and support. Okay, so it uses the internal and external skeleton for protection and support. Okay, then I told you plastron means, yes, it is a bottom part, bottom layer of sea turtle. Yes, it is used for the lower, yes, it is the lower part of a shell. Then carapace is the upper part of a shell. Clear? So now yes, now let us see the status of sea turtle. Yes, all species of sea turtles are endangered or threatened. So what do you mean by endangered? Yes, endangered means அழியக்கூடியதுன்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, ஸோ அதுதான் endangered species. Okay, and threatened means ஆபத்துக்குரியவை. ஸோ இதெல்லாம் தான் வந்து sea turtle உடைய sea turtle also has some endangered and threatened thing. Okay, so we'll see that on the next slide. So example, Kemp's Ridley. So I told you Kemp's Ridley is one of the species of sea turtle. So Kemp's Ridley is endangered species, where in 1947 there are 42,000 species of Kemp's Ridley in almost all over the world. But today we can find only 400 to 500 species in all over the world. So look, it is an endangered species, so we have to conserve it, we have to protect it. Okay, then it nests only on few beaches in Mexico. So Kemp Ridley usually nests, it doesn't nest on all over the world, it usually nests on few beaches in Mexico. Okay, so this is all about the Kemp Ridley, and it is an endangered species. Okay, then yes, now let us see how it feeds or how it eat. Okay, so feeding. So it has no teeth. I told you it only has eyes, heads and legs. It doesn't have teeth. Yes, it doesn't have teeth. Then it have a beak. So through its beak, it just picks and eat. So what it eat? Yeah, what it feed on? Yes, it feeds on crabs and other shellfish and jellyfish, sea grasses and seaweed. So it usually, we all usually eat or feed on our mouth, but sea turtle usually feed on their beaks. So it feeds on the seaweeds and sea grasses, yes, jellyfish, shellfish. So it usually feeds on these things. Okay, so now let's see how the sea turtle breathe. Okay, so the sea turtle breathe By using lungs. Yes, we mammals, we all use lungs to breathe. So likewise, the sea turtle also use lungs to breathe the air. So then it can dive for 2.5 hours at rest. So even at rest, it can dive for 2.5 hours. So that is 2.5 hours. So then let us see the movement of sea turtle. Yes, the movement is, so it has, I told you it has the carapace. Carapace is the upper part of sea turtle. So it has a streamlined carapace. So look, so it is called as carapace. So look here, this is the upper surface of sea turtle. Look, this is the upper surface of sea turtle and this is called as carapace. Okay. So it has a streamlined carapace. So it has 4 limbs for swimming. Yeah, 4 limbs is, this is called as 4 limbs. I told you it has a flipper like wings. So flipper like legs and flipper like 4 limbs. So it swims using its 4 limbs. Clear? So this is the movement of sea turtle. So it has 2 important things to move. Which is the 2 important thing? Yes, one is carapace and the other one is 4 limbs. Okay, it use these 2 things to swim inside the water. So now let us see. Yes, so the male sea turtle has long tail when compared to female sea turtle. Yes, so male has long tail and female has short tail. Okay, then yes, now it is the most important thing. That is the life cycle of sea turtle. Yes, sea turtles spend most of the life at sea. I told you. So that's why it is called as sea turtle. So kadalama enga varum? Yes, it usually lives in sea. Okay. So return to beach, they were born to lay eggs every 2 to 4 years. So it returned to beach and they lay eggs where they born. So it is the important thing to notice. Yes. So sea turtle enna pannuma? அது எங்க பொறந்ததோ அந்த இடத்துக்கே போயிட்டு it lay their eggs. So அந்த இடத்துக்கே போயிட்டு அது முட்டை போடும். ஓகேவா? So that is the important thing to notice on sea turtle. Okay. So it returned to beach, they were born to lay eggs every 2 to 4 years. So it goes to beach or to ashore to lay the eggs every 2 to 4 years. Okay. So then mating is just offshore. Yes, mating means fertilization. Yes, it is just offshore and internal fertilization does inside the female sea turtle. I told you it is internal fertilization where the 2 gametes fuse together internally inside the female turtle. Okay. So now, yes, female climbs to upper beach at night. Yes, usually female sea turtle come ashore at night time to lay eggs simultaneously. Yes, so that's why it climbs upper beach at night. Okay, at night time it usually climbs upper beach. Then excavates pit. Excavates means edo onathu dig pandrathu. Okay va? So you are digging something. Okay, so usually female sea turtle digs the pit. Pit means sand. Okay, kuri and the pit na kuri. So it usually digs the pit on the sand, okay, on the ashore to put their eggs inside or to lay their eggs. Okay, then it lays eggs 100 to 160 eggs in pit and covers. So I told you in night time it used to come to ashore and lay eggs. So while doing that it puts 100 to 160 eggs in the pit and covers. அதாவது இந்த sea turtle என்ன பண்ணும்னா முட்டை இட்டு அந்த பிட்டை வந்து கவர் பண்ணும், அந்த குழியை கவர் பண்ணிட்டு then it usually returns to sea. So this is the important thing to remember, to notice on sea turtle. Then the eggs are leathery, look like ping pong balls. So look here, look the eggs. So it looks like ping pong balls, that means a table tennis balls. Okay, so it looks like a table tennis balls and it is something like leathery. Leathery means you all notice in the mari pearls la leathers la irukum illaya. So likewise the balls, the eggs or looks like a leathery substance and look like a ping pong balls. Then it drags herself back to water. So here herself means, yes, herself means a female sea turtle. Herself means female sea turtle. Yes. So, the female sea turtle drags herself back to water. So, I told you it usually lays eggs at shore and it returns back to water. Then it can nest several times per season. I told you already in the before slides that it nests on the seashore. So, that is called as a mass nesting, which happens usually at night time. Okay. So, the term referred to mass nesting is called aribada. Okay. So, eggs incubate for about 60 days. Yes, incubation means அடைக்காத்தல்னு சொல்லுவோம். So, அதோட eggs அது என்ன பண்ணுமா அடைக்காக்கும், அதாவது காத்து வைக்கும் எங்கன்னா for about 60 days in sea. So, look here, this is the thing which we call as incubation. So, this is the thing which we call as incubation. So, இது என்ன பண்ணும் அதோட முட்டையை அடைக்காக்கும். ஓகேவா காத்து. So, 60 days it used to pretend as eggs. Then cool temperatures produce males. Yes, I told you. The cool temperature produce males, that is 28 degree to 30 degree Celsius. When the eggs are developed at 28 degree to 30 degree Celsius, male hatchlings or male sea turtles produced. So, then warm temperatures produce female. Yeah, I told you the warm temperatures is about, yes, 29 to 30 degrees Celsius. So, 29 to 30 degrees, at 29 to 30 degrees Celsius, the female sea turtle produced. Then hatch and dig to surface, that is few days to dig. So, it hatch and dig to surface its eggs there. Okay. So, it digs, I told you excavates pit, that is it digs the pit, குழியை தோண்டி அதுக்குள்ள அதோட eggs lay பண்ணும், அதாவது முட்டையிடும். Okay. Then it emerges at night. Yes, it usually emerges at night time at seashore to lay their eggs. Clear? So, this is all about the life cycle of sea turtle. Clear? So, the life cycle of sea turtle is all about how it lay eggs and what are the incubation state of the male hatchlings and female hatchlings, and how it emerge at the night time, and what are the important thing to notice in the life cycle. Yes, these are the important things to notice in the life cycle of sea turtle. So, now let us see the threats of sea turtle. So, threat na enna ஆபத்துக்குரியவைன்னு சொன்னேன். ஸோ ஆபத்துக்குரிய விஷயம் என்னெல்லாம் நடக்குதுன்னு பார்க்கலாமா? ஸோ that's the predation by humans, raccoons, dogs, birds, fish, etc. So hatchlings, adults and eggs. So usually for the sea turtles hatchlings, eggs and adults, there are some predators. Yes, there are some dangerous things that is happening to the sea turtle by raccoons. Yes, raccoons, this is called as raccoons, and dogs. Yes, dogs also break the eggs at the seashore. So then birds, fish, so these are all the predators. Okay, predators na enadhu? Predators na for example vulture. So you can say vulture as a predator because it is a carnivorous animal where it eats everything. Okay, so look here, you can see a bird which is eating, yes, the hatchling of sea turtle. Hatchling na enna sonna, the eggs la irundhu vara and chinna and uyirinam da vandu sea turtle. So and the chinna sea turtle in the birds la saapittu irukku. So you can look here, and this is called as raccoon. So raccoon is smashing. So it is smashing the eggs here. So it is breaking the eggs there. So this is the threats by the predators for sea turtle. In the next slide, yes, destruction of nesting habitat. Yes, so destruction of nesting habitat. Yes, what do you mean by nesting habitat? Yes, I told you the sea turtle usually goes to the seashore and it lay eggs there. So the destruction of nesting habitat is the development of buildings. Okay, so the development of buildings nearby the seashore, and the dangers faced by the sea turtle are beach erosion. So beach erosion is nothing but soil erosion, where you can see here, see look, it's a beach erosion by the sea water. Okay, so by this also the sea turtle dies. So this is also a threat of sea turtle. Then compacting beach sediments by cars. Yes, நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம், கார் ஓட்டிட்டு பீச் மேலே போகிறது. So like this, if we do like this, the sea turtle, the eggs that are inside the pit of sea turtle will die. Okay, so these are all the threats that is faced by sea turtle. Destruction of nesting habitat, that is we districts, usually the sea turtle lays the eggs inside the pit. So, the kuri thondi dhaan the eggs podaikum. So, அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணும்போது we are doing these things to destroy the sea turtle. So, that is too bad to do, okay. So, we should not do these things for sea turtle. Instead, we should conserve the sea turtle species. Clear? So, now, yes, drowning in fishing nets and long lines. So, you can see here. So, this is a fishing net where they drown. So, you can usually see in sea where they use the fish nets to capture or to drown the fish inside. So, this is the thing. So, you can see here sea turtle is drowned inside the fish nets. Clear? Then TEDs. So, TED means turtle exclusion devices. Yes. So, these are called the turtle exclusion devices. They use these devices to capture the sea turtle inside the nets. So, look here. They use the plastic bags to capture the sea turtle and they use the long lines of nets to capture, to drown the sea turtle and choking on floatable debris. Yes, floatable debris means that is nothing but a plastic bags, okay. So, they use the plastic bags to drown the sea turtle or to capture the sea turtle inside. So, this is all about the threats. This is the other threats of sea turtle. Because the sea turtle are usually eaten by many countries. So, they use these things to capture sea turtles. So, now let us see, yeah, artificial lightning disorients hatchlings. So, here through the artificial lightning or by the artificial lightning, they disorient their ways. What do you mean by disorient? Yes, disorient means state of being confused. Okay. So, disorient means state of being confused. Yes, confused state is called disorient. Only by systematically tackling these problems or by removing these problems, we can save the sea turtle from the endangered thing. So, clear children? So, this is all about the chapter sea turtle. So, I think you all learned something new and interesting from this class. So, thanks for your active listening children. So, we will see you in the near future. And finally, we have added the self-assessment question bank and PPT YouTube link and the subject material in the below description for the further clarification. So, kindly children, please do the self-assessment in a proper way, and parents, please take care of your children and make them to learn and correct the self-assessment and just submit it to the following WhatsApp number. So, good luck everyone. We will see you in the near future. Bye-bye.
I am Yastar Chef. I am K. Rutika. I am Yamas.